Most people don't fail in business because they lack money. They fail because they start with the wrong things. What you think you need and what you actually need are completely different. And today I'm going to show you exactly what matters. What people think they need. Everyone tells you that you need money, you need an office, you need a degree, an MBA, connections, a groundbreaking idea that's never been done before. None of these are the starting point. I've seen college students with 0 rupees build profitable businesses, and I've seen people with lakhs in the bank fail within months. The difference? They knew what actually mattered. So let me break down the 4 things you truly need. Not what sounds good, what works, what you actually need. A real problem. First, you need a real problem. Not an idea, not a passion project. A problem that someone is already paying to solve or suffering without a solution. Here's the test. If people aren't complaining about it, if they're not actively looking for a fix, if they're not spending money or time trying to deal with it, it's not a real problem. Businesses don't start with ideas. They start with problems. Let me give you real examples from India. Zomato didn't start with let's build an app. They saw people wasting 30 minutes just finding restaurant phone numbers and menus. That's a problem. That's pain. Unacademy saw students spending 1 to 2 lakh rupees on coaching in Kota away from home, stressed out. Another real problem. Your job isn't to come up with something creative. Your job is to look around and ask what's broken, what's taking too much time, what costs too much, what are people frustrated about. If you're in college, look at placement prep. If you're near local shops, look at their struggle with digital presence. If you're in a residential area, look at delivery or service gaps. The problem has to be obvious. If you have to convince people it's a problem, you've already lost. Second, you need one sellable skill, not passion, not talent. A skill that someone will pay you for right now. This isn't about being the best. It's about being good enough to deliver value. And here's the truth most people won't tell you. If you can't sell one thing, nothing else matters. Let's talk about real skills. Selling. Can you convince someone to buy? That's a skill. You can sell products, services, or other people's stuff through affiliate marketing. Building. Can you make something? A website, a graphic, a video, a piece of furniture? Building is sellable. Writing. Can you write clearly? Sales copy, social media captions, blog posts, emails, writing pays. Managing. Can you organize things? Social media management, event coordination, project handling. People pay for this. Pick one. Get decent at it in 30 days. You don't need a certificate. You need results you can show. Here's how students are doing this right now. A second year student learned Canva in 2 weeks. Now he makes Instagram posts for local cafes at 3000 rupees per month. That's his sellable skill. Another guy learned basic video editing on YouTube. Now he edits reels for small brands at 500 rupees per reel. You don't need to master everything. You need to master one thing that makes money, then build from there. Stop waiting to feel ready. You get ready by doing it badly first, then improving. Third, a way to reach people. You need distribution, a way to reach people who have the problem you solve. Listen carefully. Distribution beats product every single time. You can have the best service in India, but if no one knows about it, you have nothing. Meanwhile, an average service with great reach will win. So where do you find people? WhatsApp, you are already in college groups, society group, family groups. That's distribution. Post your service there. Seriously. Instagram. Start posting about what you do. Document your process. Show your work. You don't need 10,000 followers. You need 100 people who trust you. Local area. Go door to door if needed. Talk to shopkeepers, attend local events. Physical reach still works in India. Existing network. Friends, family, neighbors, your parents, colleagues, someone in your network needs what you offer. College campus. Put up a poster. Sit in the canteen and talk about it. Join clubs. This is free distribution. The biggest mistake? Building something for months without telling anyone. Then launching and expecting people to magically find you. Start talking about your business before you even start it. Get pre-orders, get commitments, get feedback. No audience, no business. It's that simple. You don't need a massive following. You need access to the right 50 people. That's your starting point. 4. Basic, legal and money setup. Basic setup. Not before you start, after your first sale. Most people get this backwards. They spend weeks setting up a company, getting a logo designed, opening business accounts, registering trademarks, all before they made a single rupee. That's backwards. Here's the right way. Bank account. Keep one account for business money. Even a separate savings account works at the start. Just track what comes in and what goes out. Basic registration. In India, if you're doing small freelance work, you don't need immediate registration. Once you cross certain limits or work with bigger clients, then register. Don't let paperwork stop you from starting. Expense tracking. Use a simple Google Sheet. Write down every expense, every payment received. That's it. You don't need fancy software. Say this to yourself. Do this after the first sale, not before. Make your first 5,000 rupees. Then worry about the setup. Until then, stay lean, stay focused on getting that first customer. Legal stuff matters, but not on day one. Day one is about proving someone will pay you. Everything else comes after. Ending. So let's recap what you actually need. 1. A real problem people are already paying to solve. 2. One sellable skill you can deliver right now. 3. A way to reach the people who need that skill. 4. Basic tracking after your first sale. That's it. No lakhs of rupees, no office, no MBA, no perfect plan. Here's what I want you to remember. The businesses that win in the next decade won't be the most funded. They'll be the most focused. Focused on real problem, focused on one skill, focused on reaching the right people, focused on action, not perfection. So pick your problem, pick your skill, and start this week. Subscribe for more.